Buongiorno, benvenuti qui a Bahia de Los Angeles, questo posto pazzesco, ve lo faccio vedere al volo. Guardate Valentino dove è parcheggiato, in questo luogo magico. E qui abbiamo conosciuto alcuni viaggiatori, tra cui due molto speciali che viaggiano su un veicolo che assolutamente vi devo far vedere meglio. Andiamo a conoscerli. Dobbiamo camminare fino là in fondo, forse già state intuendo qualcosa. Cora e José che vivono dentro questo super bus e lavorano dentro questo super bus. How are you?
Good. Welcome to a little house on wheels.
Yeah, so the Art With Ariat bus, it's 198 square feet of artist studio and also artist living space. So inside we built basically a space for us to work. He's an artist, I'm a musician, so we have a recording studio and space for video and photo editing and painting. And then also it's our little home, so it has a kitchen and a bathroom and, well, we'll show you all the stuff.
Andiamo a vedere dentro, vamos! Ragazzi, all'ingresso abbiamo già il giardino e insomma mi sembra un bel modo di accogliere gli ospiti. Guardate che bello! Hanno costruito tutto loro, Io la prima volta che entro, andiamo a vederlo insieme. Wow! The first impact is incredible! Wow, che bello! Ragazzi, è immenso, spaziosissimo e non vedo la fine là in fondo, veramente. Questo è uno scuolabus americano.
This is a 2001 all yellow school bus. It's a 2001 international engine. It has a DT466E engine. And since we're going to be driving to Alaska and from Alaska to Patagonia, it's good to have an engine that is easy to get at parts and mechanics who knows this kind of engines. Hi! How are we doing? Good, how are you?
Hi.
Sono i vicini.
So this couch, it has a lot of storage underneath. Storage everywhere. This is our hard drives. This couch turns into a bed, and then this also turns into a bed. So the table, it goes down.
Yeah.
These cushions come here, and it's a small bed. But we also have cushions that go here, so that it becomes two couches.
Yeah.
So we can have two couches, and then we have a table that we keep in the back. So the table can come here, and we have dinner parties. With like 12 people, we can put.
You can have a lot of guests here.
Yeah, we love entertaining people. And actually at the beginning of the month, we had dinner here with 10 people.
10 people.
Ci stanno 10 persone, ci stanno qua dentro.
This right here is my video photo editing station. So I have a monitor here that can be calibrated. I'm mainly a painter, but I do a lot of videos and photography, and with Chorus Music we make music videos and we document all our volunteering when we do murals and things like that.
It's amazing also. This is all wood, real wood.
This is actually vinyl.
It's vinyl.
Yeah.
It seems really...
Very real.
It looks really real.
Yeah.
And you make it everything by yourself.
Everything we did ourselves. Exception of the propane piping, because it's safety thing. You know, I've never done it. I didn't want to learn to do something and do a wrong job and then the bus catch flames. So actually we had to remove all of these metal panels, remove them completely, remove the old insulation, put new insulation that is better than the one that was there before, and putting these panels back was a really big job.
Yeah.
We did it together, Cora and I.
With Claudia.
With Claudia helped a little bit
Claudia.
too. Yeah.
Hanno dovuto rimettere l'isolante nuovo, riavvitarlo tutto, deve essere stato un lavoro pazzesco.
We use two things. So on the roof of the bus, we use this paint that is called Tropicool, that it helps to reflect the sun, so the heat doesn't transfer through the metal. And also we add like 2 inches of this
mineral wool.
It's called mineral wool. Yeah.
It has a very high R value, And it's also water resistant, so we have less chance of developing mold.
And it's not just like temperature insulation, but it also helps a little bit with the sound.
Yeah, because this is important for you. The sound
Yes,
is really
sound
important.
is very important, as you will
But
see.
now we will see. What about the kitchen?
Yeah, so this is my happy place. Is that I'm the cook. Hello,
Oh,
cooking.
you are the chef.
Yeah, I'm the chef. Yeah. So we have, all the cutlery, and we have our garbage can right here, which is really full right now. We have our sink. We have filter water, so we don't have to be buying, bottled water all the time. So we have a nice filter that is installed under this counter. And under here, we have on-demand water heater that works with propane. So that's how we heat our water. So in the back over there.
Qui, questa è una piccola caldaia a gas che produce l'acqua calda. It's made really in a clean way. It's really professional.
Yeah. We have our gas stove right here with a little oven because Cora, she's the baker. She loves baking and she makes some really good sourdough bread and cookies and a lot of sweet stuff that she loves. And then the stove is small, but it's perfect for us to make all kinds of dishes in here. We have all spices up here, more spices right here. Then we got storage space for coffee. More space right here for cups. We have a little fan with light, fan for cooking.
There is a filter.
There's a filter, yeah, and also we have this fan over here that helps with that. Right here we got more space for cups and ingredients, our potatoes, onions, garlic. And these are pieces of wood. I found them in the garbage because in the United States we throw a lot of things away and I hate that. So I like to recycle stuff as much as possible. So I went and cut them and Cora paint using the leftover paint from the paint job at the body of the bus. And then we bought this fridge used from an RV. It's basically a full-size fridge.
Big, really big.
Yeah.
That works with gas and also with electric.
Yeah. So right now I have it with gas. It's been a little cloudy, but if I want to turn it on electric, I just press a button. And now that the light is on, that means it's on electric. Yeah, we recently upgraded our solar system and battery bank to lithium. So we have more power. Now we can keep the fridge running on electric for a good portion of the day. And now we can reheat our coffee with a microwave.
Wow.
Yeah. We save a lot of money living on the road is we cook everything at home. And that's really, really important because we don't have money to be eating out. And so we keep our food budget around $250 a month for both of us.
So we got more space here for pans. Yeah, everything was painted. All this is hardwood. And we have more space here, pantry space for food and cooking utensils. And at the bottom we have more paint because we paint a lot of murals. So we have paint tucked in many different places. So one of the things that we do with our project is we volunteer to paint murals in schools. And so if an organization contacts us or schools say, hey, we would like to paint a mural of a scenery of a mountain or something local. We usually get sponsors who sponsor the paint. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes companies sponsor everything, including our time. And we go and bring the paint and the brushes and everything, and then we paint a mural on different walls. So we keep a lot of paint around, so just in case someone comes over and knock on our bus. Hey, are you a painter? Yes, we need to paint a mural on our school or business or whatever. And right here is our little tiny bathroom. So we have a composting toilet.
Oh, wow. Questo è un WC a compostaggio che in Europe is not so much common. It's starting to beginning more and more used.
Yeah, it's really, really nice because we don't have to worry about flushing or getting rid of waste. We put the peat moss in there, compost the solid, separates the liquid. So it's easy to, every 3 months, you empty it. And basically it's dirt, doesn't smell. The toilet has a fan with a hose that sucks the air out. And the pee is the thing that you have to be dealing with more often, depending on how many beers you had. And this is a little shower.
Not so much little, it's big. It's like an house.
We have a window in the bus that opens this way. You can be doing your business and have an amazing view.
Ragazzi, guardate che bagno con vista. I think that in this moment it's really amazing. So you have to open the window because it's incredible. Wow. È il miglior bagno con vista che io abbia mai visto. I think that there is no hotel with the same view in the toilet. I think no, it's impossible. You made a sliding door here?
Yeah, because there's a lot of it's a tight corner, you know, like you have this open and then you open this and then imagine opening this, it will be, it's a rolling door. It's a, they call it barn door in the States. So it's easy to save space, and we have a mirror right here. We try to utilize every little bit of space because it needs to be not just beautiful but also functional.
Here there is the
Air conditioning, yes. And it's installed in a way that the vent goes inside of the studio and also outside to the front of the bus.
And when you drive, this is not a problem? Doesn't move too much?
I have a system where like I have a bungee cord and I strap it, and then it doesn't move. Close right here for privacy, so all of them goes all the way.
Oh, ragazzi, guardate che bella questa tendina che gira tutta attorno. È proprio come quella che vuole Lucia.
Vorrei anch'io, sì.
Yeah, we install a little reverse camera when we're backing up the bus.
Do you need some special license in the United States for such a big truck or not?
No, when you register this as a motorhome, as an RV, then you can drive it with your regular driver's license. And it's pretty basic. Then all these controls here are for the different lights, and these are for the heater, for the fan. The radio doesn't work, which is a project that I would like to do and put a stereo system. It has to be really loud because the engine is very loud. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was intimidated in the beginning when we first got the bus, but after a couple of weeks driving it, it's like I can parallel parking the bus easy now.
Wow.
Having the reverse camera helps a lot. Yeah, very simple. Oh, and this right here is our garden, but it's also a shoe cubby to put our shoes. And this I built it after we started the trip. It drove me crazy to see a pile of shoes in here. It looks dirty, and we wanted to make it look a little more clean. So I built this in a couple of days. I found a friend to let us stay in his place, and he had a little workshop. And this right here is where we put our keys, flashlights, some books, our little stickers.
Wow, nice.
And these are the lights for the living room.
Ci sono anche le luci con il dimmer per modificare l'intensità. Super.
And right here we have LED lights for mood lighting at night. It looks really nice. Reflects on the ceiling.
Yeah.
We have the same.
Yeah.
It's really the same. Ma la cosa super interessante che secondo me nessuno di voi ha mai visto su un camper in generale, come questo assolutamente credo proprio di no, è che siccome Cora è una musicista, dietro quella porta dove c'è scritto stop ha fatto il suo studio, lì lavora e registra la sua musica. Andiamo a vedere perché deve essere pazzesco.
This is my favorite room of the bus.
Guardate già il lavoro che è stato fatto per isolare a livello acustico questa porta.
Wow. So this is the recording studio. This space is where I work. So the space is almost completely soundproofed. When we close both doors and we close the hatch, you can't really hear anything except maybe if a really big truck goes by and just like the low brakes, like boom, 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 boom. You can hear a little bit of that. I play piano and guitar. I also play a little bass and mandolin and just other little instruments for fun. So the cool thing is that you have the piano here, but it can go away. Wine, of course, very important. But we have everything here. We have, you know,
wow, un sacco di strumenti musicali.
Instruments. This was my grandma's. For live music playing, we have an amp. This was Jose's idea, to take the mic stands and to attach them like this underneath, so then I can position. Well, for a musician right now, especially with my career where it is at, the way that I make my most of the money is through live performance. But with COVID, that's very difficult. Right now, I can't do a lot of live performing, so I'm doing a lot more recording. So I have my own projects where I I record my original music, and I put that out into the world on Spotify and Apple Music and all of that. And then sometimes, if I'm very lucky, then a film project will come. And then they ask me to create music for a film, and then I record that all here. That's the movie, The Taming Wild Pura Vida. We did the whole soundtrack in this space, actually. These cabinets here on the side, this is where Jose and I have our only personal space. Clothes and instruments. He plays saxophone. For me, I have the same over here. My instruments. I have more instruments in there. There's an electric guitar and a ukulele.
That are only your clothes?
No, I have more.
You have more.
This is all my clothes right there and right there. So this is where I store the rest of my recording.
Wow.
So cables and everything I need for recording. These are the cushions that go on the back of the little dinette couch.
Ok.
And it was just luck that they fit perfectly here.
Quando si chiudono tutte e due le porte, questa che dà sul posteriore e questa, ragazzi, qua dentro è uno spettacolo, veramente uno spettacolo, che silenzio.
We used mass loaded vinyl, we used mineral wool, we used a component called green glue, and a lot of plywood. So the whole idea is absorb sound and create as much mass as possible. The floor has extra soundproofing on it, so that helps absorb the sound. These help absorb the sound. And then very importantly, the room is sealed so that each door has a seal on it. And if you can stop air from coming in, you can stop sound from coming in.
Studio is one of the things that we feel most proud about, because it's really hard to build a soundproof space even in a house where you can have 10-inch wall. I think we did a decent job of building. There's a lot of things that we could still improve if we build another bus. Well, Cora doesn't want to build another one, but I would love to build another one. We originally wanted to soundproof this as well, but we did not want to lose the access hatch, because it's here for emergencies, and also it's cool to be in bed at night and look at the stars. And it doesn't really affect much the sound. So we decided to leave it, and you can, still look at the sky when you're laying down here in bed.
This is also the bedroom. Questa è anche la loro camera da letto. Questa stanza da lavoro si trasforma nella camera da letto e sembra una roba incredibile. Per andare a vedere bene come si monta il letto, ne approfitto e vado sul tetto. Possiamo anche vedere bene tutto l'impianto solare. Ed ecco qui la camera da letto.
Hi, welcome back. All right, so now we're gonna show you how the studio turns into a bedroom, and we built the Morphe bed that we're gonna get that right now.
Wow, super easy. Finish.
Done.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. The weather is nice and the sky is clear. We can open that and see the stars from the inside of the studio.
We have like a 3-inch memory foam on here, so it's super comfy. It's like a cloud. And so the room, we didn't think about this when we built it like a studio, that it's also soundproof for sleeping and lightproof for sleeping. So it's like being in a little quiet cave, and it's really nice for
If you close all the doors, you can be sleeping here until 2 p.m. in the afternoon. We started our trip on August 2019, so a year and a half.
It's been a year and a half that we've been on the road, but we actually started living in the bus when it was half finished.
We didn't have running water.
We didn't have running water, no propane, no toilet. It was very interesting. We got to like each other better.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready.
Wow, and now you can start to work again.
And I'm good to start working again.
You made really a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
E qui sopra, ragazzi, vediamo l'installazione dei pannelli solari, che sono 10 per un totale di 1 kilowatt. E qui, ragazzi, abbiamo questa base di legno che è veramente uno spettacolo se vuoi farti l'aperitivo con vista. Che spettacolo!
Okay, so I didn't show you before my seat for being in here working and playing piano. The seat is also a cajon, so this is also an instrument.
Cora ci ha fatto vedere tutti gli strumenti che utilizza per il suo lavoro, li ha tirati fuori tutti. Sembra un negozio di musica in questo momento ed è incredibile come fossero stivati in modo perfetto e non si vedevano prima, cioè vuol dire che è stato studiato tutto nel minimo dettaglio.
When I get old, though I'm on my own, you ain't never gonna see me cry. I got too many things on my list to give an inch to any woman or guy. So I'll break and I'll take what it takes to live my life. I ain't never gonna roll over, let him take over, kiss my independent girl goodbye. Andrew Ramona got off 30 years old with his eyes as dark as night. He did thought that he had me good, I had him packed and brushed aside. But he threw me, somehow he knew me and he knew me like a fire. So I rolled over, I let him take over, kissed my independent girl goodbye. So roll over, let him take over, kiss your independent girl goodbye. There's nobody more than me to blame if he leaves me high and dry. Still not much feels more right than to roll over, let him take over, kiss your independent girl goodbye. Roll over, let him take over, kiss your independent girl goodbye. Roll over, let him take over, kiss your independent girl goodbye. Just roll over, let him take over, kiss your independent girl goodbye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. E adesso ragazzi vediamo l'impianto elettrico che è stato appena upgradato con delle batterie al litio.
Alright, so this is our battery bank and solar system. We recently upgraded and we're really happy because we had AGM batteries. They were not very efficient. We started out with a solar generator system. We were very intimidated with solar at the beginning. Now I understand it better because I did a lot of research. 5 100 amp hour lithium batteries. So we have a total of 500 amp hours. 3000 watt inverter from Renogy. It's really amazing. It's bigger than the one we need. We could actually get away with a 2000 watt inverter, but we like to use the microwave sometimes. So it's good to have something more sturdy. And now that we have lithium batteries and the battery bank is a lot bigger, we needed to expand the solar array. So recently we installed another 500 watt solar panel. So each charge controller is hooked up to 500 watt solar panels each. We could have gone with one and connect all the panels together, but unfortunately we got panels from different companies and they have different connections. And we connected them in parallel, the same way we had the batteries connected in parallel. And yeah, and this is our generator. It's a 3500 watt generator. We only use that now if we need to use the AC. That's the only reason we will use it. And then we have, this is our connection. This is our cable to connect to shore power. And we have tools. And this is the table that we use to
have meeting inside and outside.
For entertaining people outside and inside. We put a tablecloth on it and it's multi-purpose. We have our storage space. We have a barbecue grill in there, another table, a couple more chairs. Yeah, the bus comes with these two storages. Like this is for the batteries. Here is where we fill our propane. So we have, I think it's a 12-gallon tank when we bought it, we thought that was gonna be enough, but what we didn't know is that propane tanks, they never filled up to the top. And I learned that after, you know, I was filling it up, and I'd say to the guy, hey, you didn't fill it up to full. I was like, no, you can't. You can only fill it up to 3/4. So every 3 weeks or every month, we had to refill it. Here is where we fill our water, and these are the water tanks. Yeah, we have 2 of them, and they are 40 gallons each. So we started with this one, and quickly we realized that 40 gallons of water wasn't enough. So I installed a second tank that is in the middle of the bus. Yeah, but it's just back there, and I connected them together. We can be outside in a place like this for 10 to 12 days if we are very careful with the water. Yeah, the reason why we got this bus in Florida is because if you buy buses in the States up north where they have snow, they basically all rusted out because of the snow. But with this one, since it's a Florida bus, you can see there's no rust anywhere in the chassis. We've seen people converting buses and the bottom of the bus is all rusted out.
Seems really in a good shape.
Yeah, so rust is definitely something we do not have to worry about.
Seems also really strong.
Oh yeah.
I love your bus.
Thank you.
How much did you pay the bus?
$6,500.
Però tutta la parte che c'era dentro, tutta quella parte di acciaio che a loro non serviva, l'hanno rivenduta e hanno ottenuto un po' di sconto, insomma hanno fatto questo deal molto interessante. E questo è il posto dove l'hanno comprato, con Cora che sta suonando la chitarra con il bus vuoto, fantastico.
Cora recording with a lot of kids from school in the studio. I was like, how many kids?
13.
13 kids inside the studio.
Wow.
And when we meet musicians along the road, you know, there's always a jam session. This guy, his name is Ethan. He's amazing with the guitar.
He's an amazing
good
guitar player, great singer. He lives on a sailboat.
Yeah, this is in Key West, Florida. So I hope that you guys go there because you're gonna love it.
We love it in here. We love living in this space, so we're in no rush. We'll just keep going until we reach the end, and then maybe we'll even take the bus and go to, you know, Cape Town, and Cape to Cairo, and keep going. You never know.
What's your project now?
So Aren't We There Yet is a project to travel 30,000 miles from Alaska to Argentina, creating art inspired by the Americas and giving back to communities along the way, painting murals, workshops in places that don't have a lot of art resources, and then us just creating our art as we go. And we love to do music, visual art that celebrate the diversity of people and our shared humanity across all these countries, because we are all Americans.
Time is up, we don't have no luxuries. Touch my lip as I breathe for the two of us.
Bene, speriamo che vi sia interessato il tour all'interno del bus di Cora e José, veramente particolare, veramente ben fatto, 2 artisti a 360 gradi, è stato veramente un piacere conoscerli, penso che stasera passeremo una serata insieme. Ciao!